Right Honorable Speaker and honorable members, yesterday we laid to rest a young man, 27 years old, in Sirongo. His name is Sydney Gondodyo Giabi, a rugby player with the Uganda Rugby Cranes and the Black Pirates Rugby Club. Right Honorable Speaker, this one is not an isolated incident. He was killed on Friday on some suspicion, which was not proved. He was beaten, killed by the people that he plays to represent out of this country. Year in, year out, on average we lose 1,000 people, according to the police crime report. In 2023 we lost 1,039 people. 2024 we lost 1,019 people. And just last year we lost 950 people. That's according to the annual report of the police crime report. It is my prayer, Right Honorable Speaker, because what happened to Sydney can happen to any of us here. It may not happen to the Speaker, he has security, but any of us walking around the street, anyone shouting thief without any proof, and you're lynched by those who represent here. My prayer, Right Honorable Speaker, because I want to move also under Rule 56(6), that we give the members of Parliament here, because it says we can talk about 15 minutes. We condemn mob justice in very strong terms. My second prayer is that the Minister of Internal Affairs gives us a report within 7 days of what is happening in terms of investigations. My third prayer, Right Honorable Speaker and members, is that we know, because the challenge usually is the response time, can we have a strategy by the government on response times? You're called, the police is called, and they come 3 hours later, 4 hours later. And then the person whom is supposed to be presumed innocent under the law, under the Constitution, Article 28, 3A, that you are innocently proven guilty, or unless you confess under a competent court. Now, if you look at the videos, Sydney was bundled like a thief onto that police wagon. We want a strategy from the police, from the government, what they're going to do about future incidents. Because I think we buried him yesterday on Heroes Day because we knew he should mark the end of mob justice. My final request, Right Honorable Speaker and members, because the challenge is that 25%, according to the records, 25% of the murders reported are the ones that are pushed forward to court and prosecuted. Over 4,000 cases and only 1,000 is processed to its logical conclusion. I'm requesting, because we're trying to make mob justice as discouraging as possible. Some people also know, many of our Ugandans don't know that mob justice is actually illegal. But because of experience that pain, and as Council Mpanga once advocated for a nervous system where we feel each other's pain, many of us have lost that feeling. We feel that every thief is guilty, or every suspect is really guilty. Many are not. Many are just victims of circumstances. So I'm requesting that in a way you make it prohibitive. Can we have a public trial? As it happened with the case of Uganda versus Christopher Okello Onyum. Because through that process, we got to know so many things. Even those who are not lawyers got to understand what actually happens in a courtroom. So I request on behalf of the rugby community, I must declare that I have an interest because I serve as the Vice President of Uganda Rugby Union, and that is one of our members. So I have to declare that interest. But I request that this House openly condemns this particular trend of events. I beg to submit, Right Honorable.
Yeah,
we shall have a time to debate this whole.
Okay, thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Julius Nachi, MP Budadiri East. The matter I was to raise is exactly what he has raised. Although I was to go a step ahead, I'd wanted a resolution of this House that we urge government to ensure a fair and speedy trial of the suspects through a public court at the scene of crime, just like it happened in Gaba during the killing of the kindergarten children.
Thank you, honorable members. It's very painful. A young man, very promising, didn't know anything about theft, and very, very tragic to lose a life in such circumstances. It reminded us, somebody wrote, about similar mob justice in Iganga, and the area MP is here, several years ago, where a young man was sent by the parent to go and buy. The father sent him to the nearby shop, not far away from Honorable Kaluya's home, to go and buy something in the evening. And the young man decided to look for his mother, who had left a long time, to escape from home. They could not find him. The parents went on those who were suspected in Iganga here. 3 people were suspected to be witch doctors, that they could have killed the boy. Those 3 people were killed. Even police, they overpowered police, they killed the 3 people. After a few days, they had the news that the young man was with the mother. How do you administer justice to those who killed? And just until recently, I think some of them, most of the people were arrested. Some were given about 10 years or 15 years. But is that adequate? How do you take the law into your hands? And these days, as I said, it is just enough to say wuyo, 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 and they will pounce on you. Even the speaker is not safe. Because security has also the limit. They can stone you from the car. And the speaker also walks. So everyone is threatened. Prime Minister, what comment you have to say about this undertaking by the Ministry of Internal Affairs? It's a bit of reassurance. It's very painful. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker and members. I want first of all to thank our son, Oranya, for bringing this matter here. Right Honorable Speaker, it is painful that we have lost such a young man at such a tender age. Just like that, I want to use this microphone on behalf of government to condemn the acts of mob justice. Right Honorable Speaker, at one time I witnessed, when I was traveling from Kakumiro to Mubende, somewhere they killed a young man who was a coffee middleman. He had his small weighing scale in Kavera, and then they said that was a thief, because thieves had stolen that area a day before. Just like that, we lost a young man. So, members, we need to condemn this act with the strongest terms possible. And I want to direct the Ministry or the Minister of Internal Affairs to come up with a report so that we can debate this matter, because it is big. All of us are not safe. Our relatives are not safe. Mr. Speaker, you may be safe for now. What about tomorrow? What about your relatives? What about your voters? And so this matter is quite big. So on behalf of government, I want to commit that we shall, using the police and all security agencies and intelligence, try to make sure that we stamp out this act of mob justice. And the culprits should be brought to book. And this must stop. So, Honorable Speaker, once again, I want to direct that the Ministry of Internal Affairs comes with a report so that we have this debated at length. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Chirumira. You were not I think the same thing was raised by the MP, Honorable Julius. So that's the MP who, the area member of parliament. So you want to repeat the same?
No, just
Okay.
yeah.
We shall have a time to debate this whole.
Okay, thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Julius Nachi, MP Budadiri East. The matter I was to raise is exactly what he has raised. Although I was to go a step ahead, I'd wanted a resolution of this House that we urge government to ensure a fair and speedy trial of the suspects through a public court at the scene of crime, just like it happened in Gaba during the killing of the kindergarten children.
I think that will be part of when we are debating the report.
Okay, thank you.
The undertaking by the Prime Minister is not a light one. I think that is deep.